How's everybody doing? Welcome back to KawaKouple. So I am out once again trying to adjust my camera because I wasn't happy with the last setup. It was just pointing a little bit too low, and it's all fine and dandy, but I don't think you guys want to watch a motovlog doing this the whole time. Just doesn't make sense. Now it's time to adjust it again. So I raised the angle a little bit and I pushed it forward a little bit. So I'm hoping this is gonna be good. Otherwise, back to the drawing board, trying to figure it out. Oh, love that. That was so cool. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was so cool. I'm gonna try and pause that actually so you guys can see it. Oh, now what? That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Looks like an accident. Gosh darn it. I hope everybody's okay, but I see a motorcycle. That's not cool. Hopefully everybody's okay. Damn. I hate seeing motorcycles go down. I don't care for what reason. I just hate seeing motorcycles go down. So, anyway, with all that out of the way, I gotta say I just watched, before I left the house today, I actually watched Northern Ninja's video. If you guys don't know who Northern Ninja is, he's new to the motovlogging scene. I highly recommend you guys go check him out. I'll leave the description in the link in the description below. I can never get that right. And go check him out. He has this one video about, you know, what would you do basically if somebody sat on your bike. And you know, in all honesty, I think he actually did the right thing. Go check it out. Like I said, you'll see what he did. So in my opinion, if I was to, you know, see somebody sitting on my bike, like let's say I go out shopping and whatever, and I come back and I see somebody sitting on my bike, in all honesty, I would be choked. Now, the reason, I'm not saying that I'm uptight about it. Like if one of our subscribers comes up, or even a non-subscriber, they come up and can I sit on your bike? If they ask me, I'm completely fine with it. You know, they want to take a picture with the bike, or they want to take a picture with them on the bike and whatever. That's fine with me. You know, I mean, I know how the feeling is, and a lot of people, especially who don't ride, those are the people that are going to ask. And you know, riding is not for everybody, but it doesn't mean that they don't like bikes. So if they want to sit on the bike and they ask me, I'm all for it. I'm all good. I'm not so good if somebody's just going to randomly, you know, sit on my bike. That's not something that I would be very happy with. So, you know, Northern Ninja talked about how he did it, you know, how he dealt with it. And in his case, it's a little bit more wonky, and I'll give you guys a little teaser just so you guys go over there and check him out. I did a shout out for Northern Ninja before, but so basically with his case, somebody actually sat on his bike without him knowing it, took a picture, and they made it as their Instagram profile picture, right? Not Instagram, sorry, Facebook profile picture. And his buddies saw it, and you know, that kind of stuff. But anyway, go over there, check him out, and tell me, how would you guys deal with this? I'm very, very curious. It is something I might bring up in one of the future upcoming live streams. It is, you know, I thought about this a few times when I left my bike alone. You know, I went into the mall, or I went somewhere and I left my bike all by herself. And you know, I can't help but think about, okay, what happens if somebody, you know, while I'm gone, decides that they want to just get their bottoms and sit on my bike and, you know, take a picture. I'm not saying like they're gonna want to steal it or something. I'm just saying they're gonna want to just sit there and have somebody take a picture for them or do a selfie. And I've questioned that a few times. It actually crossed my mind. So when Northern Ninja decided to do this video, I'm just okay, now I'm gonna bring it up myself. So on that note, you know, thanks buddy for giving me the idea for today. So I don't know. I've thought about it, and honestly, I'd be pretty choked, I think, mostly because somebody didn't ask me for permission to sit on my property. And you know, it is my property. It's no different than anything else I own, be it my couch, be it my You know, like, the bikes are really, really simple. Like, people can just walk up to it and, you know, boop, 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 climb on it. It doesn't take much. So it's not like it's got protective things. I mean, I'd like to see like little security systems with like little spikes come out of the seats, and, you know, that'd be kind of cool. But no, those we don't have those. So I think motorcycles are pretty vulnerable for, you know, to have that kind of stuff happen. And, you know, the more I think about it, the more it actually gets under my skin, because I don't know who, if ever, if anybody actually sat on my bike since I have this bike, and without my prior knowledge. And it's kind of it kind of disturbs me thinking that there may have been somebody that sat on my bike. So, oh, we're gonna be good. We'll stop, because we're good, you know. We're good. And so, yeah. That's cool. I don't know. I honestly don't know how exactly I would react, but I know I would not be happy. But on the same note, I'd be actually really, really more than happy to let somebody who asks me if they can sit on my bike, let them sit on my bike, you know? Yeah, go ahead, you know, see how it feels. Maybe it's for you. Maybe you don't like riding, or you don't like bikes, but you just like bikes. I don't know if that makes sense. But in my view on this is this: if people ask me, I don't have an issue with it. If people don't ask me, or if I don't know that it's happening, I think I'd have a very, very big issue with it. And that's just my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. I actually don't even know what Mrs. K thinks, so I'd be curious to hear her side of the story. But she might actually. I'm gonna talk to her. Maybe she'll make a video on this. But yeah, so how would you feel if somebody got onto your bike without you knowing it? And if you don't ride, you know, you don't have a bike to compare to, how would you feel about somebody getting in your car just because, you know, the doors are open, just to take a picture with it? Or how would you feel if somebody got on your bicycle without you knowing it, you know? I mean, there's skateboard, whatever it may be. It doesn't matter. If it's your property, how would you feel about it if somebody used your property, or touched your property, or sat on your property, or stood on your property without you knowing about it? Please let me know in the comments below. I'd be very, very curious to hear this. And like I said, I think this is going to be one of the topics I'm going to bring up in the next live stream. I think it's just something that, I don't know, it interests me. So once again, thank you very much, Northern Ninja, for bringing up this topic. Till next time, goodbye, and we love ya. Never ceases to amaze me how much I love those turns.